Hey, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to touch on another thing today that I thought was really important. I was reading in 1 Corinthians and it kind of stuck out to me. And it says, I'll read the verse, I wrote it down here. It says, "So don't make judgment about anyone ahead of time before the Lord returns, for he will bring our deepest dark secrets to light and will reveal our private motives. Then God will give to each one whatever praises is due." And the way I think that applies to our lifestyle, Oilfield, and this line of work is, it's really easy to fall into doing things differently than the way you do it at the house, whether it be your language, the way you carry yourself, the things you talk about, or your actions, whether it be partying or going places you probably wouldn't even think about going if you were home with your family. Some people don't struggle with that, but some people do. And my point is that if you can do that, and if you do that sort of thing, and you think you got away with it, then the Lord, it's going to be brought to light eventually one of these days. Which the bigger part of that is for people that don't struggle with that, to judge people that do. So that one verse hits on two of the big things. There's some people that can go away from home and it not affect them and not bother them, and they can live just like they would at home. And then there's some that can't, or that do struggle with it. And the ones that do struggle with it don't need people to judge them. That doesn't help. What they need is a kind word of encouragement, prayer, and to know that people love them regardless, and that they're praying for them, and if they need help, doesn't ever hurt to pray with your buddy. And just to know that you're not being judged probably helps you think, hey, maybe I ought to think about the things I'm doing, and these people over here don't struggle with it, and they're praying for me. I think I'll change my ways. But the point is, judging is just as bad as doing the things itself. So when you're saying your prayers, or you're going through your work week and you see people that you know from home that do things that they normally wouldn't do, whether it be on Facebook, you see them doing something, or you're working with them, and the way they talk isn't the way they talk at home, whether if they're at church or something like that. So instead of getting a bad taste in your mouth about it, maybe pray for them and pray for yourself, or whatever you think you got to do. But instead of judging, maybe we all need to sit back and pray. I know I'm just as guilty of it as anybody else. So just something to think about. And I guess I'll see y'all next week.